Hello everyone, if you are preparing yourself for a live encoding, this is one kind of challenge you can face in your technical interview. And this is a simple challenge where we need to reorder a list of data inside a table. The challenge consists in implement the behavior of two buttons. Each button will apply ordering inside the table. So the first one will order the data by upvoted, the most upvoted, and the second button will order the data based on most recent. First, what we need to keep in mind when we are doing a code challenge like that, we are showing our skills to solve problems. So we don't want to achieve the best solution for this scenario. We just want to show for the interviewer we have the ability to understand um, a business requirement and implement a solution for that. We don't will implement a complex or more follow more good practice, apply types. No, we just want to quickly show we can solve problem. We keeping this in mind, what we will do first, let's check what is the expected outcomes from this challenge. So the initial data for this is expected to the least handler in the first handler order by upvotes in decreasing order. Okay, keep this in mind. And we need to see the buttons in the screen, so it's already implemented. We don't need to care about it. It is already on the screen. But the user will the unit test will cover two actions from user. First, click in most recent button, and the article will be reordered and display the date order by decreasing order by date in decreasing order. And the second action from user will click on the button most upvoted, and the order expected will be again the by order by upvoted with the most upvoted on the top. Okay, easy. So let's start our implementation. Before, let's check what we already have in our code base. So we have the component article, okay, and the articles will have a table inside it, and our table have the header, and inside our body we have a mocked row. So first, let's care about our displaying data and separate this data row here in another component. That component will be called a data row. Okay, and our components will return oh, I mean the equal sign now, and that will return our components. Okay, the elements of rows. Okay, and here for each article, we will do a map. Oh my gosh, here a map, and for each article we will return our component data row. Okay, simple, right? And if we save here, we will see for each data we are displaying the mocked data, but we don't want to show the mock. So we will receive a parameter with the value of article, and we can pass we can pass this prop for our components. So now we are passing article for each row, and this article we will display the title. Okay, so article title, and we will do the same thing for number of upvotes, and we will do the same for date. Okay, now we can see, oh, we need to type correctly here, right, okay. Now we are displaying the data. Okay, for now it's done for this file. We are receiving the articles and passing the article. For each article we are displaying a data row, and the data row are displaying the data. Okay, let's return to our app file. Inside our app file we need to have an state. Let's import from React the use states, and let's have this hook use states, and we will have other key and set other key. So we are working with JavaScript, so we can't define a type or work with more advantage research, but our focus here is solve the problem with more easy way. So I will note here what will be the value for each key. So the first value will be order by date, and the second one will be order by upvoted. Okay, and the challenge required for us to initialize the initial state with the most upvoted. So we will set inside our state, will initialize this hook, the use state hook, with the value ordered by upvoted. And our handler functions will do a simple thing. In the most upvoted, we will set other key upvoted, order by upvoted, and here in this one we will set our state with set other key with order by date. Okay. The implementation of the handler function, it's done, but when we click, we are changing the state, but it don't affect our table because we are passing the articles without any reorder behavior implemented. So how we will do that? We will use another resource from React called use memo, and we will memorize a result of which the order of articles we will display inside the table. And how we will do that? So first, we'll create a variable with the result of other articles ordinated article. That will be a result from the return of user memo, and this user memo will update every time when these states change, and for sure if my article changes. And the function who will do this processing will consist in, oh, so let me organize this because I made some mistakes. So let's clear that. And that will be a function and our array of dampness, okay? Okay, so we will do that in this way. First, if other key be order by date, what we will do? We will do the return of the article list sorted using this parameter. So first we will have the article A and article B, and if article B minus article A. So now in this case we will put first the biggest before, but we will compare object. We will compare the key. This is order by date. So date is a string, right? To compare two dates, we need to convert the date to the string to a date. In this case, how we will do that? We will do first, we will access the date for both, okay? But instead we compare strings, we will compare dates. And how we'll do that? Simple, new date. And the same thing here, new date. Okay, if this is order by date, return the list of article order by dates. Okay, let's go to the other scenario. Let's put an else, but we will add another if, because this if will we will do that when the key order will be ordered by upvotes. Okay, if it is upvotes, we will do not based on the date, but b less a, but we will compare. We can check here upvote. The key inside the object is upvote. Okay. Oh, sorry, without space. Okay. Now we are ordered by the biggest before, and then in decrease order. Okay. But why we use an if and an else if? Because we want to have a default return. That default will be return the original articles without any reordering. Okay, just to cover a scenario when we, I don't know, set a wrong or have a not mapped value for our of reordering. Okay, in this case we have a default return. Okay, now to pass here to our components, we don't will pass the article, we will pass ordered articles. Let's put an S here and here. Okay, let's delete these comments, we needn't more that. So the first visualization handled upvote first, must resent, must upvoted, and okay, it's already implemented. Let's test our code. Okay, all tests pass, success. So this is the most easy way to implement what the challenge requests. And when we are doing a live coding, we just want to resolve the problem uh, faster. Just resolve and keep it most simple as possible. Okay, try to finish this in maximum in 15 minutes, or if okay, if the challenge be more complex, you can take more time, but try to avoid to put over complexity in your solution. Try to keep this simple and solve the challenge. Okay, so I hope this was helpful for you, and practice more in platform like HackerRank or Lit Coding, and prepare yourself to resolve this kind of challenge, because it's pretty common to see this kind of code challenge in higher process. So good luck for you, and follow for more, and please give me a like in this video, and see you in the next time.